Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. No time to be wasting, guys. Sister Iris's cover-up. Let's go.
After Mystic Elise died, I called it the Mystic Maya. It was my duty to protect the future master of Korean tradition. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across the dusty bridge. And I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple and... I used the suit to alter the weight.
Shishisto sword.
Yeah,
Cheeto.
Sword of Creator. Sword, Takio sword.
Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand. That's actually better.
Thundercats. So you move the body.
Yeah. Yes, I was raised in Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal to the thanks to the Fae clan. But even so, I never imagined Elise Dunham was actually Misty Fae. I committed a terrible sin.
A terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for a twist of fate. I intend to return to the Inner Temple after taking care of the body. But
You were spotted by the head nun, correct?
yes, that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose. Mr. Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alrighty.
It looks solid in this.
After Mystic Elise died, I called out. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I think. Dragged it behind me all the way.
Wait.
What?
The murder took place at 10 a.m.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Wasn't Dusty Bridge supposed to be on fire?
Wait, look at the weather data. Let's get that straight.
Lightning struck Dusty Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire and starting and going out.
Okay.
I still give I think that still give her a 45-minute leeway.
But wait, when did Elise Dunham actually die? Is there a...
So look at the autopsy report and see when she died.
Time between 10 and 11.
10 to 11.
Wait, hold on a minute.
So she
Hold on a minute.
died
Hold on a
at
minute.
10?
Let me press this. Let's press it.
It's pretty amazing you could make it all the way across that rickety old bridge. It looks worse than it is, and surprisingly sturdy despite its age.
It's like they say, idiots are too stupid to catch even a simple cold.
Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. There's only one other thing that bothers me. Why not just throw the body in the Eagle River? It would have been much easier than dragging it all the way to Hazakura Temple.
Why are you giving her ideas?
I thought it would still cast too much suspicion on Mystic Maya. How?
But you would have got away with the perfect murder.
That's why I tried to take the body as far away as possible.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, you're just
For
rolling
the time
with it.
being. Anyway, what did you do after you crossed the bridge? Well,
That checks out.
Use
That checks out too.
snowmobile.
That checks out too.
So the only thing is
wait.
crossing
See, something doesn't add up. The fucking bridge was on fire at that point, so how could she get the snowmobile over there?
You mean the body over
Press
there.
it. Yeah.
She already had the snowmobile was right where the bridge was.
Yeah, on the
Oh,
opposite
yeah.
side.
I knew that they'll show up sooner or later. Yes, I have the key. Used the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusty Bridge. This is the part that in question the other day. Should I ask for more details?
Wait, we can nail her for the weather data if we ask about the tracks. We don't need to know about the snowmobile. She has the only key to that.
If you really did move her body by snowmobile, then there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally, you would expect tracks.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. And are these the tracks from your ride? Yes, I think they are. But I can only see one set of tracks here. I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left Hazakura Temple.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Oh, sorry, Scooter.
Scooter,
It's fine.
That's fine. I didn't even see it that time.
So,
I was
snow.
actually looking at something
Huh?
else.
It said, huh? So snow was still falling, huh?
Huh, so snow was still falling, huh?
and then when the murder took place, it already stopped.
Wait, no, it didn't.
That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
I clicked off the
They're fresh.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about this testimony?
It's very
It's very
important.
important. When the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against the other evidence. Your Honor, I like the statement Iris just made added to the testimony.
But does it have something to do with the case?
Just do it. The value will be made clear if you allow her statement to be added to the record.
This should be fun.
6.
Oh, for God's sake. You. Let's get the snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir. Suck it up. I'll say that much more.
Time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped.
Snow 7 to approximately
so-
10:50. Lightning 10 to approximately 11. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going. in.
Okay. So let's go look at the autopsy. 10 to 11. By the time the murder took place.
I'm behind the tree. No. Okay.
It doesn't, okay, some of this doesn't really make sense to me. So, look at it one more time, the weather. The snow stopped at 10:50. Alright. And the murder took place at 10 to 11.
Alright, hold on a minute.
I'm saying present the weather data here, but not 100% certain.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's fast.
Load it up.
Wait,
Load it up.
way to go, you messed up, Mr. Wright.
Load it up.
Oh, thanks, Dick.
Load up the save. That was my fault.
You don't have to load it up.
You can't, dude. We didn't save like for a while, dude.
We just did.
We just did.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you not see that?
Fuck it. We could zone world it. I want it. That's gonna bother me. So no. Let's stop right there for a second. Go back to the previous statement. Okay, that's
Wait.
not the one I'm wanting. That's not the one I'm looking at. Which one was it? I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. Wait a minute.
Hang on. Can I just take a wild guess? Just do the weather report with that.
He's right, actually, because the snow was still going. Or actually, no, the snow stopped.
There we go.
Yeah, he's right here. Nice job, Scooter.
Well, think about it.
You claim that the snow had already. Oh, sorry, continue.
Think about it. Dragging the body across the bridge, yeah, that makes sense and all. But at the same time, you have to stop and really ask yourself, how could that even be possible? Because one, I was using real logic. she's a small gal. She's not going to be getting a big adult body across that very quickly.
There's no way.
Especially with the time, with the weather report and her time of death. That bridge would have been on fire, or she would have been caught in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You claim that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible. What? This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed the Dusty Bridge at that time. Why did you say that? Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, Dusty Bridge was struck by lightning and caught on fire. What did you say?
Good job, Scooter.
The bridge, it was on fire?
Yeah, it sure was.
Yes.
How did you not see that?
You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? That can't be. It can't be.
But it
Why
was!
she... You already knew about this. I'm pretty sure you already knew this.
Yeah, she knew about it.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. What the heck is it? No matter how hard you try, it deceive or conceal the truth. You can't pull the wool over the eyes for a real defense attorney. No!
Where'd the wind come from? Her hair.
That's just dramatic effects.
Ow. Order!
Have you watched the
order!
anime? The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right. The inner temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There was no way you could cross that bridge, body or no body.
Witness, even my patience has its limits.
Really?
Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Objection!
No.
7.
The only person here that is truly contemptible is you.
Which one? Me or the judge?
Old man.
Me? How dare you?
But whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now.
Squat?
Squat.
The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
No.
Yes, of course, but...
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not, there are two facts that cannot be disputed. First, the body of Elise Stoneham was discovered at Hazakura Temple Court.
With the bridge still burned down.
And second, the head nun, Sister Cranberry. Witness Iris desecrating the Elise Stoneham's body.
He makes a good point. On both accounts, he proved that doesn't explain the bridge. That's right. I'm not lying.
What are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night. So my memory is still somewhat hazy. Please. Okay. You have stood at the witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy?
Objection!
It's only human to err. If you're so perfect, Trite, maybe you can explain the court.
What is that? Is it?
When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge. Sorry.
Bless you.
And the
Bless
bridge
you.
was found in the temple courtyard. Thank you, Your Honor. Perhaps you can have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze again. And I don't think it's gonna come out.
Well, not exactly now.
Lightly tickle, like, both edges of your nose a little bit.
No, there must
Lightly
be some
tickle.
other way to get. She got across that burned down bridge. Unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth.
It looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation.
You see what I mean? In other words, You're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth.
God damn, Goto just on fire today, and I fucking hate it. All right then, witness, let's hear your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
Oh, don't give me that. You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor. Will this be her final testimony?
Oh, Phoenix, you should know better than that question.
Yeah, this is the final testimony right here for this part, anyways. Let's keep going.
Other than walking over the bridge, there's no way to move the body.
Larry's drawing says otherwise.
Wait. I guess. Was the snow still falling, or had it stopped? Does it really matter? Don't play the pronoun game that much. Or you saying there is a way to cross the burning bridge?
Yes, there is.
Actually, there is. And Lord.
So it was just a misunderstanding. I see.
Lord Scooter brought up this theory while you were away.
Ken, shut up.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Shut up.
I bet I could take a wild guess at what he brought up.
You can, but read it.
This is a photo of Dusky Bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast.
Sorry I had to yell that
on the
out.
morning after the incident.
Oh, here we go. Now I have a better.
Okay, this is much better.
It certainly was burned to a crisp.
That's the judge.
And
That's the
That's
judge.
Sorry.
It certainly was burned to a crisp, and
I got into character. You can't blame me.
one of the suspension wires even snapped. It's amazing that the whole bridge did. Clearly, it would be impossible to carry a corpse across that bridge in this condition. I want to see that picture one more time.
I bet Scooter's spot on.
Unless I do
How much
something
you
to
want to bet? I
discredit
think
this testimony.
Scooter's spot on.
I'm going to deem it as the truth. Maya will be accused of murder.
Trite, I'm only going to say it one more time.
Eh?
It is only human to err. And only humans can spot the errors of our way.
The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes.
How does that make any sense to begin with?
I think that's the joke.
Yeah, I think
Mr. Wright, please begin your final cross-examination.
All right, let's give Scooter the thing he wants.
All right, let's let him look at the thing.
I want to see that fucking picture.
I'm willing to bet he's gonna
Nick.
let him look at the picture. No,
Other way.
left. Other way.
God
That
damn
works.
it, Nick.
No, the
Not
other
that
picture.
one. You goddamn idiot.
That one. That one.
Here.
Go back to the drawing that apparently Larry thought was his master. Back to the main picture again real quick. Other fucking Larry saw it upside down when he woke up.
Well,
Okay. That's one possibility.
see, here's the thing. Saying there is a way to cross the burning bridge. Yeah, Larry's drawing says otherwise.
Present.
I still.
Dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out that possibility.
What?
You're saying it's possible? Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's been pulled out of thin air and right out of my ass.
You're very funny, Godot. I don't know about that.
Kind of like a tapeworm.
In any case, we have a
I haven't been to
witness.
India lately.
God damn it. Right?
Do you know what I'm referencing, Scooter?
Why do you think I laugh?
Thank you.
I don't get it.
Preposterous!
Who is it? Who is this witness?
You can't chicken out here. You gotta keep on going on the attack. Go, go, go.
Go, gadget.
Miss Elise Dunham's brilliant and high-gifted apprentice. Learned
Highly gifted, quote unquote. Highly
Brilliant.
gifted.
apprentice. Remember what he said in his testimony? That night he was on the mountain shack, Heavenly Hall. And
Yeah, see,
when he
because
witnessed the event.
yeah, don't move on. You see how he woke up and he's like, and he's looking at it from like upside down in a way.
Should I tell him, Andrew?
I still want to believe that's the theory.
Should I
Just
tell
keep
him,
on going,
Andrew?
Nick. No, keep on doing. Come on.
God's sake.
I think you've seen all the sketch before.
Except for the judge and Godot.
This is Zach's drawing of what he witnessed that night. Music.
Alright, pull up the music. Okay.
Are you serious? Today's not April Fool's Day, is it? Mr. Wright, are you seriously claiming that the victim flew through the air? And you're using this pathetic scribble to support your argument?
Uh-oh. Judge is not... Looks like he's about to blow a gasket.
Well, Trite, there's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does this sketch prove anything?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm gonna prove it.
Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down. If you're so eager to turn this case upside down, why not start with the sketch?
Upside down? Why did Godot say that?
Scooter, are you alright?
Oh, I'm just peachy. All right, then, let's hear your testimony. Or statement. What exactly is this sketch trying to show?
I don't think old Whisker Face is going to forgive any more mistakes. Alright, Phoenix, look carefully and think it over. Sketch drawn by Elise Dunham is...
A complete contradiction.
Something is obviously funny about this sketch.
I'm no art critic, but even I can see that.
I turned the music back on, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, come on!
Where the fuck did that come
That's
from?
not even his fault.
Elise Dunham stated that it was over and over. This sketch was exactly as
Scooter,
he
I'm just
saw
gonna
it.
say it up front, you're spot on with your theory.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, you're spot on.
Way to go, Lord! I was hoping to wait.
It's fairly obvious now. Like,
I was gonna wait until Nick Phoenix said it. However, if we're gonna believe his testimony, then this sketch contradicts reality as we know it. It contradicts reality?
this is getting interesting. Looks like you're back into that finger pointing thing again. Okay, Trite. So what exactly contradicts reality as we... Well, no. First of all,
Well, I would say the ropes, maybe.
I'd say one of those ones. Oh, I remember this. Okay, Nickton, I'm gonna be straight up with you. It's one of the suspension things, but I'm gonna be straight up with you. Present the left one, because the right one sometimes doesn't work. Yes.
Take that!
It's the wire connected to the bridge.
Yeah, that's a glitch in. That's a glitch in every single one of the versions of this game. It's just
you might like this statement because I always go with the saying: you can never go wrong with left, but you can never be right with right.
You know what? You're right. Is that the thing that contradicts reality?
Indeed, it is indeed.
Then show us the reality it supposedly conflicts with. Show us something that will point out the sketch contradicts reality. So,
Well, the bridge we got, the thing we just got.
yeah, what we just got. Notice something?
No, I know what it is. I'm waiting for Scooter to say it.
I'm waiting for him to say it too.
Oh,
I think he already.
hang on. What was the statement they're wondering again?
What contradicts reality?
See
Sketch
how
show.
The bridge
yeah.
was burned down, so it was upside down.
This was the morning after everything took place. Keep that in mind.
Can I see that drawing one more time, just in case? I think I'm missing something here, because you said something about clicking.
no, show us something that will that'll point out how the sketch contradicts reality.
Yeah, he mentioned a.
You see how no, forget about what Lord said. But do you see how?
Yeah, he was saying click the wire.
You see how 2 of those wires are perfectly fine?
Well, when the bridge burns.
I know, but you see how like they're right in place?
This bridge is on fire! Yes.
But look at one of those wires.
And
She
that was
became
connected.
Tarzan. Well, a dead Tarzan.
You're not 100% wrong.
Just alright, we're wasting.
present the photo. Present the photo.
This photo.
Yes, that photo.
Yes, we're wasting time. Let's go.
That's a photo of Dusky Bridge, correct?
Yes. Now compared to the sketch and the photo for a minute.
We were just doing that.
In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the carbon wires. But on the actual Dusky Bridge,
Jumping Jehoshaphat! Never thought I'd hear that
wires
word
are
ever again in my
below the
life.
card wires.
What?
Order! 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 This sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted
Depicted
in the photo. However, isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong?
Or perhaps he just drew it wrong.
Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong.
If someone like Lawrence, I admit a mistake is definitely possible.
Definitive.
It's definite.
Definite, sorry.
Possibility.
Yeah, definite.
But then that begs the question: why did he make a mistake? What was his reason?
Are you saying you know the answer to that?
Listen, think back, alright? Remember what Lawrence was doing when he witnessed this event. He was at Heavenly Hall waiting for a lover that he was never going to come. He waited and waited, and finally he laid down. But then lightning shoot from the sky and set the bridge on flame. Now ponder what sort of position Lawrence must have been in at that time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did.
He was lying on his back? I can't see how it relates.
But it does, Your Honor.
This
is the reason why the wires are in the sketch go up instead of down.
No way.
Lawrence Dunham witnessed the event while he was laying on his back face up. In other words, the scene that he saw was actually upside down.
So then, this sketch should actually...
I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view Lawrence Dunham's sketch is like this. This is how it should actually work.
It'll work.
The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right. It was a pendulum.
Ridiculous!
Order!
Objection. Of all things to say, a pendulum?
The bridge was burning to a crisp. There was no way to get across. But if the body was found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across the other side. And a pendulum was the only way to get it.
Objection. Let's think about this for a minute, shall we? Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff.
Yes, that sounds right.
In order to cover that distance with a pendulum, you need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead.
Lightning struck that night. It can only have been an accident. So it doesn't make sense that the culprit would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of them.
What?
I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there.
In that case, Mr. Wright, please give us an explanation to support your theory.
I would present the photo again, because that's the thing
Makes you
that
think
has...
the criminal had the rope on the...
This photo?
Yes, yes.
Yep. Create a pendulum.
And the meaning of this is...
If you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard.
Oh, well, thank you. Ah! This is one of the wires from the bridge.
When the lightning struck the bridge, it set on fire. One of the suspicions bridge wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Newman's body.
Don't say that.
Literally, it was stabbed into her, wrapped.
Because there was simply no other way to move the body.
No.
Mr. Godo, you're gonna have yourself a panic attack. Well, in any case, it seems that Mr. Godo is more focused on his coffee than answering my question. It seems that the odds of a rope being readily available are very high. So I suppose that it's not an impossibility after all.
Objection.
Oh, now you decide to speak.
Possible or impossible? That's not the question we need to ask. There's only one question. Did that really happen? Trite, I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum? Her spear was found at the other side.
Found on outcropping near Dusky Bridge. Has blood that came from the victim's staff.
Darn it, and a fist.
And Pearl and Steven!
Okay.
Regardless, it's this.
Yeah, it's that.
Before I present my evidence, let me review what we knew so far. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can use it. We can see that it's the one that was in front of the inner temple.
So then, that was the spot where the criminal...
Yes, precisely. Now let us consider the body movement by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from this point here...
Oh, I just realized! The autopsy report said she was bruised!
Yeah.
It would drop on the opposite bank of approximately this point.
Did you say drop?
Wait a minute.
Well, they must have failed to catch the body on the other bank. What makes you think something like that would happen? Because I have evidence that suggests your body dropped some distance. What kind of evidence? Take a look at this autopsy report. What do you mean you got updated again? God damn it, Edgeworth. It says that here that your body fell about 10 feet after her death.
10 feet, huh?
It's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body overswung due to the forward momentum, but then came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then, as a result of the landing impact, the crystal sphere was knocked loose. Yes, the bloodstained Animus crystal. It's the one that came off of Miss Elise Dunham's staff. And even more important is the place where the crystal sphere was found.
Indeed. I believe it's already marked on this overhead map. The crystal was found.
Precisely, Your Honor. In the very same spot where the pendulum would have arrived if given the right amount of space.
This explains your theory quite well, Mr. Wright. Nice. You provided us with a way that the body could have been moved that night. What was that noise?
I think that was the gravel.
That was not.
Impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive.
Oh, no, that was it.
Yeah, that's why I thought I heard a noise.
You like jazz? I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Goto?
There's another one.
Why do you keep throwing coffee in my courtroom?
That was a dark and bitter guess you made, Trite. But you forgot about one thing.
Oh, and what would that be?
The aroma.
Oh, God.
A coffee's most reliable accomplice is a deep and profound aroma.
The rest of the court doesn't speak coffee-nese. Can you elaborate a bit more?
If the criminal hadn't sent the body to the other side, as you say, then naturally there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch it.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, Iris.
Yeah,
She testified that she never left her Hazakura temple that night.
the criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge.
And didn't she also confess that like she knew about her sister on the other side?
Yeah, she confessed to being an accomplice to the murder. The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. So, who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trite?
Oh, don't falter here, right? You know the answer to this.
Mr. Goto is correct. This can't be the work of a single person. Well, Mr. Wright, you know what you must do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Fuck's sake.
It's copyrighted music.
Although
You must fight your battle with this copyrighted music.
The body couldn't have made it to Hazakura Temple without an accomplice.
Very well then, if you please, Mr. Wright.
And the snow probably had to
Who
be
was the person that
finished by
received the body on the Hazakura Temple side?
There's
Iris.
only one person. It can only be you, Sister Iris. Oh. Huh? But
You just said you were an accomplice.
I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Bridge is by snowmobile, which you only know. But with her bag...
Oh, I'm in the cranberry box again.
Sister Bikini
Hello,
could
Bikini.
have never picked up a body like that.
Oh, hello, Bikini!
You're the only one that could have lived.
Objection. Trite, were you even listening to the witness's testimony? On the night of the crime, this little cutie pie was on cleanup duty in the inner temple garden after the mother-daughter bloodbath.
I haven't forgotten, but have you, Mr. Gouda? This witness also was seen at Hazakura Temple, decreting the corpse of the victim.
Oh my god.
Strange indeed. It's almost as if, on that night, the defendant was in 2 different places at the same time.
Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it was it when you first gave your testimony? Mention what? The pendulum, of course. It was in the sketch drawn by the eyewitness. They have established how the body was moved using the burned-out bridge, which means it's now a fact that it has occurred. This occurred, something you should have already known. No, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum.
Wait a minute.
The body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should have known about it. In fact, it would have been impossible for you to be clueless about the whole thing.
Makes a good point, right, Scooter?
I think you could turn on back the music.
Kinda? No, music's not.
Ah,
Yep.
nice.
Unless you're not really.
And it comes back!
Oh
I was
boy.
right, wasn't ready.
Just leave the music. Never mind.
Whatever.
I'm already tired.
Unless you're not really Iris to begin
Not
with.
really Iris to begin with. What? How can you say that, Mr. Wright?
What? What kind of nonsense is this? You're saying this witness isn't Iris of Hazakura Temple?
Are you serious, Trite? You mean this woman is...
There's no one besides Iris that could have received that corpse that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach this whole trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. Why she tried to pin this murder on Maya. The woman that's standing there at the witness stand.
Fuck it, we can deal with it.
Whatever, just deal with it. Her real name is...
Long time no see, Dolly.
Yep. I never thought I'd have to utter your name again. Let alone see you. It's been a long time. Dahlia Hoffman.
Hawthorne?
Sister Iris had a twin sister. And you're looking at her. It's Dahlia Hoffman.
A name rings some bells. Distant bells, but bells nonetheless.
It's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hoffman.
Oh yes, I remember now. That case, 5 years ago.
My name is Dahlia Hoffman. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Oh my! Jesus, everyone just jumped on that.
Remember, multiple personality disorder.
Really, sore.
No, the honor is all mine.
So what did we do? Hank Hill and whatever Nixon did.
But according to this, Dahlia Hawthorne is already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month.
No.
So what? Death has no meaning in this courtroom.
What? Order! Order! Order!
Wait a minute. How can you... My sister, she's already dead. What kind of... You of all people should already understand. After all, one of the master channeling technique flows within that iris.
The Karain channeling technique? Now where have I heard that before?
That's right. You're not Dahlia Hoffman herself. You're in the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit medium.
What an exciting story. Exciting, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy that Dahlia Hawthorne just so happened to be channeled by someone? On the very night of the murder to a temple where her twin sister Iris was?
Well, if you're going to put things that way, then yes.
We're supposed to believe a coincidence like that just happened?
Actually, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It's already right here in these instructions. What's that? These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. And part of the plan called Dahlia Hoffman to be channeled. That night, there was 2 irises at Hazakura Temple.
2 of them?
Even the time of the channeling planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, in other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time.
That means the Iris that was at dinner was the real Iris.
And the Iris who gave me this food, the main hallway was also the real. Meaning that this Iris sister bikini saw at the inner temple was someone else dressed up as her, namely the one Dahlia Hoffman.
Do you even know what you're saying, Trite? This whole channeling of the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business? Yes, it's true that you found plans to talk about it. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. This witness is currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris. Calm down and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister Bikini, the Dahlia Hawthorne channel would have been stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike.
Jesus Christ.
It was later that the body was moved by pendulum.
That's right.
Naturally, that would mean that the Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
That's what he said earlier.
No!
After being notified of what happened, the police came to Hazakura Temple's main hall. They found Iris. They found Iris in her room, arrested her. And ever since, she's been under police supervision, detention center.
Oh wait.
Remember one incident?
Yeah.
Scooter, do you remember that one incident?
Which incident was it?
The earthquake.
Edgy boy, you fucked up.
There was a point in time where Iris escaped and was no longer under police supervision.
Oh yeah. But I don't think we're gonna be able to share that.
Can't deny any of that. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like he's finally convinced.
Undress and
Something
flashbang
still feels way off. I'm still not convinced that Iris here is the same one from the other night.
I suppose you're about to say something really ridiculous.
Maybe not.
Like the real Iris and the spirit of Dahlia somehow switched places?
It's possible.
Switch places? Be perfectly honest, there are still quite a few things I don't understand, but I do know that unless we can confirm the witness's identity, we can't continue with this trial.
Iris doesn't have the spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia. Which means they must have switched places somewhere.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go again.
I was just gonna say ignore it.
I
at that
know, but
point.
still.
Well, Mr. Wright, since the time she was arrested at Hazakura Temple, have there been any chances for Iris to switch places with Dahlia Hoffman?
There was
There was
one.
one.
Hotthorn.
Hawthorne.
Your Honor, music.
Whatever.
Damn it. Whatever.
Whatever, we'll do it
I think there
later.
might have been one chance.
Oh, explain yourself.
Yesterday, for a few minutes, Iris' whereabouts were unknown.
Unknown? What do you mean?
What I mean is,
I can't resist.
think. There was a span of time in which Iris was able to move about freely, unsupervised.
Well, who was it? Who would give a murderer suspect time to move about freely like?
I'm sorry, I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault. This person who gave Iris a chance to freely move about was...
Edgeworth.
Sorry, edgy boy.
Miles
It was Godo.
Edgeworth.
This is Mr. Edgeworth, isn't it?
Your Honor, there was a fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not?
An earthquake?
Cranberry Quay! Oh my goodness, the inner temple! This guy the drummer might...
How could I have? She fled. She escaped.
We went to the inner temple right away. No, it's true, Iris was already there. However, they already switched places by that point in time. When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by none other than Dahlia Hoffman.
That's quite enough already, Mr. Wright. Now see here. No judge in his right mind would consider the idea of spirit and...
Be quiet.
Oh.
It's been a long time,
Oh.
Mr. Judge.
Oh.
That voice.
Guess I'll have to ask again.
Oh my god.
Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules.
It's a dumb rule, Mr. Godo.
Dahlia Hoffman. My current profession? Currently retired.
No shit.
Really?
So you're not going to bother hiding your identity anymore, huh?
Why should I? After all, I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do to punish me.
That's a creepy face.
Okay.
What is going on here?
Dahlia Hoffman. I never thought we'd meet again, and I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time, I end it. For her and for myself.
Look at the spirals in his eyes, like he's gonna try.
Oh my god. Finally.
Alright, check.
Oh my god, Andrew, don't.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Relax,
check.
relax.